My thing is for the women that's out there that's accepting these gifts, you know what I mean, that's taking these gifts that these dudes are giving you. Now we talked about this earlier, like when is it an appropriate time to come to your man and be like, listen, forget these gifts, forget all this materialistic stuff. You know, I want to be respected, you know, as a, you know, as your wife or as your lady. Yo, when is it a time for y'all to eliminate the gifts and put down your foot? Because I've seen a lot of women just accept the gifts and be like, all right, cool, I got me a Birkin, I'm gonna go and splurge and show everybody what I got, and let that incident, you know, reoccur. So when is it a good time for, you know, you feel like to lay your, you know what I mean, to put your foot down?
I don't know. Now, see, like for a woman who has, for the women who were speaking out earlier who are with these rappers, especially ones who already had money, like Jada had money before him. Of course, he has more money than her, so he's adding to the income she already had. But she had her own business and a YouTube channel, was making pretty good money before him. You don't need his money or his cars. You had all that stuff on your own. So why you're allowing him to do this makes no sense to me. But someone who's destitute, like if you're just living around the way, you're just living in North Philly and like you don't have anything else but this man who has all this stuff. And if she's a woman, like you said, who's not working, then I can see why you allow him to do all of this stupid stuff and you just stay and he just give you bags and you just deal with what you have because that's all you have. But I think if you have means of your own, it's no reason to be putting up with that. Now, if you want to forgive him, but don't forgive him because you think there's going to be a bag in your future or a car in your future. You could buy that on your own, or he would just buy that for you anyway because he's been buying that type of stuff for you.
Listen, it ain't all like how they portray it to be. You know what I mean? You got to have a lot of, you know, kahunas to go in there as a woman, because these dudes that's famous and or rappers or whatever, they feel like money can eliminate, you know, feelings, and they can buy you whatever, and they can buy you stuff. And I feel like for women that's, you know, that's being bought, then you got to question yourself as a female. You got to question yourself. You know what I mean? You got to question yourself and be like, you know what I mean? Okay, I know what he's going to try to do to try to fix this, and we got to break this down. Like, nah, bro, that ain't gonna fix this. You got to pay some more. You got to pay a little bit more attention to, you know, what you did, and you got to put a little bit more work, a little bit more work into, you know, earning, you know, my trust and everything else back.
Right.
So I feel like
money,
you know,
is nothing if you have money. Like if they had money, they did no work. He can go out and spend $12,000 tomorrow. That's like $50 to somebody with no money. Like it's nothing for them to spend that. So he essentially did no work.
But if you was dating somebody that was famous, right, and you got your little name, and you was dating somebody that was in the millions or whatever, probably more. I mean, and he cheated on you, right? But you knew, you know, was coming back into that, you know, their reward. You know, you're gonna get some nice shoes out of it. You can get a nice ring or a bag. Like, how would you look at it? How would your approach be? You know, speaking hypothetically. I know you're gonna be upset. He probably cheated on you.
I feel like, yeah, I'll be upset, and I feel like if I took him back, like I said, it wouldn't be for that thing. It's just because I wanted him back. But also, I don't like to be embarrassed. Like I'm very petty. Like you're not about to embarrass me publicly, and then I'm about to take you back and take a bag. No, I can buy my own bag, even if it's not as nice as the bag you can buy me. I can buy my own bag. One, and two, you're not about to play me. You're not about to be in a shade room at all of these places. And I'm looking stupid. Oh no, nobody's gonna make me look stupid. Not especially not publicly. We're not doing it. So I don't think I have it in me. Like I feel like my pride is set up in a way where I can't do that constantly. Like maybe you get one time if nobody knew about it and I just found out and I decided to forgive you because I love you and I just want you in my life. But then you do it again and somebody find out and it's all out in the public, it's over. I don't think I could do that. Back to back to back, bag and bag and bag. And then it's like those things become a running joke too. Like the shade room is like, oh, he cheated now. What's she gonna get now? Like it's like we're not doing that. Like you're not about to play me like this. I can't do
it. So you like, I mean, you got basically one strike and that's it.
I feel like you got one strike. It's because like one, like I'm very prideful, and also like if you hurt me, I have a very hard time letting stuff go. Like I said, just told you I was petty. Like I'm gonna be thinking about that for a long time, and I feel like rather than be miserable, make you miserable, I'm gonna be miserable, everybody miserable. I might as well just let you go because I'm not gonna be the type that just gonna let you do it and then just forget about it. I'm gonna be talking about it. It's gonna be like, "Oh, you taking out the trash? Who out there? Why you taking out the trash?" Like I know myself. Like I'm petty, so I don't want to be miserable, and I know I would be. So I just don't think it's good for me to do that.
I don't want to get off of the topic, but like I said, anybody that's a female or she's dating a dude and he's cheating on her left and right, and I feel like it's a respect thing. If you don't respect yourself as a woman, you just accepting all these gifts, then something wrong. You gotta take a look in the mirror and look at yourself. Is it really love, or is just you like the materialistic shit that he buying?
True. Now, what about the ones who stay and he ain't even buy nothing? Because that's a thing too. Men who constantly cheating and ain't buying a thing. And that
It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter if he listen.
It shouldn't matter.
No. See, I caught your ass. I caught your ass.
Right, you caught me.
I caught your ass. See,
you're
I
right,
caught you.
Right.
I caught you. It shouldn't matter. Ladies, listen to me. It shouldn't matter. If he cheating, he cheating. Regardless if he give you a reward, he give you a diamond ring in the end result. Your respect and your integrity means more than anything.
I agree. But remember I said, I can see when someone stays if he's buying you things, if you're in a certain situation, like if you need him financially, and then he's giving you gifts on top of that, I can see why you stay. But if he's broke, what is the motivation? It's like the love is just that strong. He's nothing. Like y'all, you broke, he broke, everybody broke, and then he cheating on top of that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's a headshot right there.
Like that is, who wants Tyrone? Tyrone ain't got no job. That's my car. Like it's like that's crazy.
I mean, you got your dudes that's out here. I mean, I know a couple of dudes that's out there that's living off their lady. They living off their lady earnings. And I tell dudes like, like listen, if you going backdoor your lady, you want to disrespect her while she doing all this, bro. Like at the end of the day, you gotta think about it. You ain't working. You collected everything from her. You ain't even doing shit as you supposed to do as a man. Period. And now you gonna cheat on her too, bro? She's liable to damn run you over with a car, bro.
Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. Most people get average people, especially average people. You're an average person. I mean, let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You got a pet grooming business. You've been making 6 figures for the last 3 years. Okay. But if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelashes and all the hair, what do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
I'm sorry?
No, you don't. You don't look the same because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
Damn.
He bothers me though, because I feel like sometimes his message makes a lot of sense. I don't really always like how he delivers it, but then I feel like he contradicts himself a lot of times, because I'll see him talking to a woman who doesn't have a lot going on, who's just cute, and he'll be telling her, "Well, you just cute, and you need to make money if you want a man, this and that." So then a woman will say, "Well, I'm a lawyer, I make 100,000, I want a man that makes that," and he'll be like, "Well, you ain't cute, how you gonna get a man?" So it's like, well, you darned if you do, you darned if you don't. So like, she got to be cute and get a man with money, or can she also have money and want a man who makes the same amount of money her? Or like, what's the, like, I feel like his message is sometimes contradictory, and then also it's delivered in a way where even if it's the right message, it's delivered in a way where that person is not going to receive it, because he automatically
kind of belittles some females. He belittles some of the females. Yeah.
So it makes you automatically go on defensive. When sometimes I be listening to him and I be like, you know what, that makes sense. If he would have said it like this, she would have got it, and that would have been helpful. Right. But I feel like that's not what he wants, because he knows that the going back and forth is what gets some ratings. And I ain't hating the brother for getting his money, but I can't watch him for so long before it irritates my spirit, and I have to turn him off.
Like on his platforms, it's like the girl get like 6 words out, and he like being combative, like he never lets them get what they want to say out and for them to understand it. And when I see somebody like that, I'm looking at a controlling type dude. I'm looking at a dude that probably got, some money, and he feel like, listen, I'm making 80 or 100. You're going to do what I say. And some women, for all y'all women that, place that money ahead of anything else, y'all gonna find yourself in them situations where y'all gonna find yourself coming across dudes like that.
But then it's like, what is that woman supposed to do? Because that's the type of thing that's like he'll run into women like that, and some of them are cute, and some of them are not the most attractive. I don't think they're ugly. I don't necessarily want to call anybody ugly, but they won't be the most attractive. But they'll be like, I make this amount, and I'm trying to find a man to make this amount too. I don't want to date a man that makes this much, whatever. Then he like berates them and tells them they're wrong for wanting that, and that they're not cute enough to want that. But then it's like, well, what they supposed to want? Am I supposed? Then they supposed to go look for somebody who make less than them? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Like, I just don't necessarily think his message always is the same. So I'm like, well, what they supposed to do if they got money? I don't know.
I definitely want everybody, if you watching, the video, make sure you look in the link, man. You subscribe to Brittany channel. You know, she talk about everything in the book, or celebrities and anything. You know, that's why, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have her on. And I respect her craft, and I respect what she put into, YouTube and, everything as far as Instagram. So I'm glad that my viewers, thank you. I'm glad my viewers got to see you and see where you at as far as representing for the females. And if y'all didn't think she was right in what she said, y'all make sure y'all leave them in the comments section.